As the sun sinks behind the rocky hills of southern Africa, a female leopard slowly climbs the rough bark of an ancient marula tree. Hanging from her jaws is an impala nearly as heavy as her own body. Below, several hyenas circle in the darkness, waiting patiently for a mistake. Like a person who spends years building a home, a career, or a family, the leopard lives with a constant fear that everything she has earned can be taken away in a single night. The African leopard is one of the most adaptable predators on Earth. Adult males may weigh between 60 and 90 kilograms, while females are generally smaller. Their territories can cover more than 100 square kilometers, depending on prey availability. Unlike hyenas, they cannot depend upon a clan. Their survival depends entirely upon their own decisions. Every mistake belongs to them. Every success belongs to them. And every loss belongs to them. Scientists estimate that a leopard can lift prey nearly twice its own weight a feat few predators can accomplish. Yet strength is not their greatest weapon. Silence is. Young leopard cubs face enormous dangers. Lions, hyenas, and even male leopards may kill cubs. Studies in some regions suggest that more than half of leopard cubs may not survive their first year. The mother hides them among rocks, caves, and dense vegetation, constantly moving them to avoid discovery. She does not sleep deeply. She does not travel far. She does not stop worrying. And perhaps this fear feels strangely familiar to us. Because humans also climb invisible trees. We work, we sacrifice. We build lives branch by branch, hoping that what we have earned will remain safe. Yet beneath us wait uncertainty, loss, failure, and time itself. The leopard understands this better than any animal. It does not fight for dominance. It simply protects what it has earned. For decades, people have often described the leopard as a cold and ruthless killer. Yet this judgment ignores another truth. Mothers carry cubs gently in their mouths. Youngsters remain with their mothers for nearly 2 years. Individuals avoid conflict whenever possible because injury can mean death. Today, habitat loss, human conflict, and illegal hunting continue to threaten leopard populations across Africa. Although they remain more widespread than many big cats, their numbers have declined in several regions, reminding us that even the most adaptable survivor is not invincible. Because in the end, the leopard teaches us a simple truth. The greatest fear is not hunger. The greatest fear is not the darkness. The greatest fear is losing the things we struggled to earn. And so, as the leopard disappears into the African night, carrying its prey high above the ground, it leaves behind a lesson written among the branches. Survival does not belong to the strongest. Sometimes survival belongs to those who refuse to let go. But while the leopard disappears into the branches, protecting what it has earned from the world below, another giant walks the African plains, carrying a very different burden. The leopard fears losing. The rhinoceros fears not seeing. As dawn slowly washes the grasslands in gold, a female white rhinoceros moves across the open savanna with her calf walking closely behind her. The mother weighs nearly 2,000 kilograms, her massive shoulders rising like moving hills. Above the grass, yet every few steps she pauses, lifts her head, and listens to a world she cannot fully see. The southern white rhinoceros is the second largest land mammal on Earth after the African elephant. Adult males can weigh between 2,000 and 2,400 kilograms, while females commonly reach 1,700 kilograms. Their bodies stretch nearly 4 meters in length, and their front horn may exceed 1 meter. Their thick skin resembles armor. Their charge can reach speeds of nearly 50 kilometers per hour, and very few predators are capable of challenging a healthy adult. Yet the rhinoceros sees the world through weak eyes. Its vision rarely extends beyond 30 or 40 meters. What the eyes cannot protect, the ears must hear. What the eyes cannot understand, instinct must guide. And perhaps this feels strangely human, because many people also walk through life unable to clearly see the dangers ahead. We fear the future. We cannot predict the losses we cannot prevent and the threats that arrive from beyond our vision. One morning in Kruger, a calf wandered too far from its mother while feeding among the grass. The hyenas retreated, and the giant had won. But the real danger was still hidden. Unlike lions, leopards, or hyenas, the greatest predator of the white rhinoceros does not hunt with teeth. It hunts with greed. For decades, illegal poaching has devastated rhino populations. At the beginning of the 20th century, fewer than 100 southern white rhinoceroses remained alive. Intensive conservation efforts allowed their numbers to recover, with populations reaching more than 20,000 individuals in recent decades. Today, many calves are born into a world where danger arrives silently. And so, as the rhinoceros and her calf disappear into the morning mist, another truth slowly emerges from the African plains. The leopard taught us that we fear losing what we have earned. The rhinoceros teaches us that we fear what we cannot see. Because sometimes the greatest dangers in life are not standing in front of us. Sometimes they are already walking beside us. And somewhere beyond the grass, another voice begins to rise beneath the African night. A voice that sounds like laughter. And somewhere beyond the fading grass, beneath a sky crowded with stars, a strange sound begins to travel across the African night. It is the voice of an animal the world has spent centuries misunderstanding. The leopard feared losing what it had earned. The rhinoceros feared what it could not see. The hyena fears something far more human. It fears being judged before being understood. As the first light of dawn spreads across the Serengeti, a female spotted hyena stands beside her den, while several cubs emerge cautiously into the cool morning air. Golden sunlight brushes across their spotted coats as distant herds move through the grasslands. The mother listens carefully, her ears turning toward every sound, while members of her clan slowly gather around the young. Because in the world of hyenas, survival is never a solitary journey. It is a shared burden. It is a shared responsibility. It is a shared fear. Adult female spotted hyenas can weigh between 55 and 80 kilograms and often grow larger than males. Their clans may contain more than 80 individuals, making them one of Africa's most complex social mammals. Studies show that spotted hyenas are highly efficient hunters, obtaining much of their food through coordinated hunting rather than scavenging alone. Their bite force exceeds 1,000 pounds per square inch, allowing them to crush bones and consume parts of carcasses that few predators can utilize. The hyena walks through Africa carrying a reputation heavier than its own body. The leopard taught us that we fear losing what we have built. The rhinoceros taught us that we fear dangers we cannot see. The hyena teaches us that we fear being misunderstood. And perhaps these fears are not the fears of animals alone. Because every creature on these plains is searching for the same thing: safety, belonging, and a future. As the African night slowly closes around the savanna and the voices of the hyenas fade into the darkness, one final truth remains. Nature does not remember the strongest roar. It does not remember the largest horn. It does not remember the sharpest teeth. Nature remembers those who endure. The spotted hyena teaches us that survival often belongs to those who adapt. But if the hyena teaches us about resilience, the gray wolf teaches us about trust. Because some animals survive through intelligence. Others survive through unity. Far beyond the African savanna, where golden grass gives way to endless forests, frozen tundras, and snow-covered mountains, another story unfolds beneath a different sky. Here, winter is not merely a season, it is a relentless test. Yet in this harsh world, a family is moving through the snow. The gray wolf. At first glance, wolves seem like the ultimate predators. Their piercing eyes, powerful jaws, and haunting howls have inspired legends for centuries. To many people, they symbolize danger, but nature rarely reveals its deepest truths at first glance. Because the greatest fear in a wolf's life is not the bear, not the brutal winter. It is separation. A lone wolf is one of nature's most vulnerable hunters. An adult gray wolf can weigh between 30 and 80 kilograms, although exceptionally large individuals in North America may exceed 90 kilograms. Their bodies are built for endurance rather than speed. While they can sprint at approximately 60 kilometers per hour, their true advantage lies in stamina. A wolf pack can travel more than 30 kilometers in a single day and maintain pursuit over extraordinary distances, slowly exhausting prey that may initially appear stronger. One winter morning, a young wolf named Coda follows his pack across a frozen valley. Snowflakes drift silently from the gray sky, while the pack tracks a herd of elk moving through deep snow. Hunger has followed them for days. The territory is vast. Food is scarce. As the pack advances, he notices fresh tracks leading into a nearby forest. Believing he has discovered an easier opportunity, he quietly leaves the group and disappears among the trees. At first, everything seems fine. The forest welcomes him with silence. The snow hides his footprints. The world feels full of possibility. But nature is patient, and nature is always watching. Hours pass, the tracks disappear. The forest suddenly feels larger. For the first time, Coda realizes he can no longer hear the pack. Scientists have long studied wolf social behavior and discovered that wolf packs function as highly organized family units. Welcome to wildlife survival. Unlike many predators that form temporary alliances, most wolf packs consist of parents, offspring, and closely related individuals. Research has shown that wolves communicate through body language, scent marking, facial expressions, and vocalizations. Those create a social system so sophisticated that many biologists compare aspects of it to human family dynamics. Today, despite successful conservation efforts in some regions, wolves continue to face habitat fragmentation conflicts with livestock and changing ecosystems. As darkness settles over the frozen wilderness, Coda finally hears a distant howl echo across the valley. Their survival depends not only on their ability to adapt, but also on maintaining the social bonds that have sustained them for thousands of years. The young wolf answers, and somewhere beyond the snow-covered hills, the pack responds. And perhaps that is nature's lesson. The strongest individuals are not always those who walk alone. Sometimes they are the ones who know where they belong.